Then I wound up going here to Fox. And so at this time, Fox bought a startup company called Truex that was an interactive advertising firm. And they were a startup at the time. They'd been around for a little bit. And they bought them and they were looking for some producers to come in and help them kind of grow this team of producers for the creative studio that they had. And so I took it. Uh, my wife and I both moved to Los Angeles, and we kind of embarked on this journey. And it was kind of a really crazy time because we were under 21st Century Fox, which is their entire movie division. I mean, they have everything. I mean, back and this is before the Disney merger, so Fox Searchlight, FX. They were really just like gung ho on putting out good movies, putting out indie movies, putting out blockbusters. This was the time of like The Martian, and this was the time of The Revenant, and all these big Hidden Figures, all these movies that kind of went out and won a lot of awards. And so at the same time, we were pioneering the advertising part of it, which was how can we make ads that don't suck? Like how can we make ads that people actually care about, that are relevant? And so the Truex concept was you would get this screen that would say, okay, you have two choices. You can either choose to watch commercials throughout the show like you normally would, or you can choose an interactive ad. And you can do an interactive ad right now, and there will be no commercials for the rest of the program. And yes, not surprisingly, a lot of people chose, yeah, I don't want commercials in the rest of the program. And the interactive stuff was really cool. It was always like some brand that they probably cared about. Here's just a little lockup of some of that stuff. We worked with a lot of these different brands, and
This was happening on a TV, not on a online, or was it online?
Mhm. Everywhere, TV, mobile,
Wow.
and on desktop. So it rolled out well, it rolled out on TV and mobile, on desktop and mobile first, and I had to kind of work to transition that to TV because this is again when CTV, streaming TV, was just starting to happen. It was a new thing, and we had to figure out like how we're going to run ads on this new platform. And so we did, and it was kind of a mess because we had to figure out what to do for every single piece of hardware. Before we could just push stuff on the web, and the web is the web, whatever. But now we're doing different TVs like Samsung, Hisense, Sony, all LG, all these brands, and then all the different types of hardware. So it's on Apple TV or Fire Stick or whatever. So the really cool thing with Fox was so good to us. They really let us explore and work across the lines of all their different brands. I mean, we got to do stuff for Deadpool where we did an ad where we got like Ryan Reynolds to do the voiceover and be like, hey guys, like come check us out and choose the interactive option. And we did a Super Bowl spot for our Amazon Echo, Amazon Alexa, back when it was still new, and they wanted us to simulate their voice activated controls within an ad, and so we figured out a way to do that. Mind you, like over 10 years ago, before like AI or voice activated was really a thing, so we had to kind of figure out a way to like make it feel like an actual working Alexa device when it's just through your computer. And we got astronaut Mark Kelly to do the voiceover for that for the Super Bowl, and that was really cool.
Powering down. Powering up. Powering down.
She
Powering
says
up.
she's doing it, but I
Powering
don't
down.
see anything. Do you? Holy.
Because it was in the space station, so we did like a little space station that was powered by the Amazon Alexa, and Mark Kelly was like the commander of the space station. He'd like narrate it, and stuff like that was really cool. So having the weight of something like Fox behind you was really cool. And at this time, so I was overseeing everything we did from a producer perspective, from the West Coast and the Midwest regions. And then we had an East Coast team as well that kind of broke off, and they would handle more of like the some of the consumer packaged goods and stuff like that. But we handled all the motion picture content and TV content, and that was really cool working with that. And I had a little team of producers working under me, and they were just incredibly hardworking, incredibly smart, bright people who really just kind of inspired you to go out and do more. And we had a creative team that handled all the like Photoshop design work as well, and then we had strategists handling all the writing, and the account and sales teams who kind of went out and sold, and we all just worked together. And I mean, these were smart people. I mean, the creative directors I work with there, the art directors, and they're just like so good and smart that you really want to like level up your game working around people like this. So, and at the same time, I'll go back one slide real quick, but I chose these pictures because I thought it was really meaningful. At the end of the day, top right, it's one of the Fox sound stages, and when the Fox lot where they filmed a lot of motion pictures, it's not open to the public, and so I would make it a point to go there with my team, and at least once a week, just walk the lot and just kind of take it in and just kind of remember where we are and what we're doing. And I've always thought it's really important to just do that, to just have those grounding moments where you just think like, guys, we're here. We're on a back lot. And they were always really cool about letting you just walk into things and just kind of peek through what they were filming. So you can kind of peek through the door and get them filming stuff and shows and whatnot. So I definitely made sure that that was something that we've been experienced that we all got, because I think that it's important as you go through different experiences in life to just make sure that you take a moment, just take a beat and just like enjoy it, just take it in. These are, you've worked really hard to get to where you are, and make sure you enjoy that moment.